Hello and welcome to Little Howtown Plays Demoncrawl. This is the start of a new Let's Play series of a game that I think doesn't get the representation that it deserves. I think it's a fun game. It's the type of game that I've been looking for. As an old minesweeper player, I wanted a new twist on the formula. I happen to like roguish games quite a bit. Things with a lot of randomness as far as item distribution goes, as far as different types of powers, so that every run is different. Every time you play the game is different. And this game offers that up in spades. It's hard. It is often quite unfair, as I'm sure we'll find out. I'm going to give you a little overview of where I am currently in the game. We are at level 40. There's an XP, like a leveling system in the game. So I have played for quite a while. I don't know how high it goes or anything like that. I've not done a whole lot of investigations. The main mode that I've been playing is quest mode here. As you can see, I have all 5 unlocked. I do not have the 5th played out yet. I kind of wanted to just save that since I'm going to be starting over. This codex offers a little peek into the items that are going to be available in the game that we do have unlocked. As you can see, there are just scads and scads of items. And they all have some kind of powers associated with them. There are different categories of items, which we'll talk about a little bit more once we're playing the game. I just wanted to give you an overview that I have played the game. I do know how to play Minesweeper a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get into, where is it? Delete this profile and start over. Here we have it, back at the very beginning. I would like to change my name. Oh, I didn't have to delete it. I'm sad now. Create my profile. Going with the classic. Doesn't fit. Let's do that. Little Howtown it is. Let's go with the misspelling. I've got a chickadee as my icon. Codex literally has nothing unlocked now. And we are committed. So there is a casual mode. There's no guessing involved, and there's no omens and chests, which are like basically bad news every time you draw one. I've been playing on normal mode, just because it seems like that's the way the game that was designed. The tutorial is something that I think we have to play through. It's not going to take us long. We are going to skip the introductions. Yeah, I found coins. Let me pick them up. It's like any good dungeon crawler. Yeah, watch out for monsters. You gonna let me mark them? Okay. We marked one. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, touch that one. Touch this one, touch that one. Look, I found a chest. Like any good dungeon crawler, there's loot. Apple gives you 1 health. As you can see down here, we start with 5. And we're fully healthy when we begin. So this is our inventory. It's teaching us that. There's the apple that we just picked up. There are 5 types of items in the game. Let's just walk through this. Passive items just do things in the background. Consumables are used once. Magic items recharge. As you open up cells, you gain mana back to recharge the item. I think it randomly charges items when you're clearing cells. So the more magic items you have, the less specific you can be about recharging a specific one. Unless it's fully charged, it'll charge something that isn't. Omens are negative passive effects. They are often horrific. Definitely, in my experience, kind of relatable to curses and Slay the Spire. They don't always kill you, but sometimes they are absolutely devastating. Legendary items have that kind of golden background to them, and you can only have 1 at a time. I think that's something we're going to have to unlock as we play through the game. So let's finish up this tutorial real quick here. We are done. Dude, did it really just give us like 30 tokens? So there's a token shop in here. And you are able to basically level up a starting ability or go for an XP boost to smash XP to get more coins of these tokens. But we have 30, and I'll be honest, I might actually just hold off on using these. I was able to unlock this Knight ability, which lets you start with 1 defense. You have to get 5 defense in order to unlock the ability to pay for this. But what I was using most recently was a spy ability, gleaning hidden cells at the beginning of the level. And these are things that you can level up over time. But these basically are like different special starting powers that you can have. This is how you unlock at least some of the legendary items, is you just straight up pay for them. I think I bought the parrot first. I only saw it a couple of times. I believe these are straight up, yeah, avatars. It just, I mean, some of this stuff looks really nice. The pine wood's pretty great. I like that. I haven't paid for any of these. They're very expensive. The tokeneer, I don't know why they suggest that it's not recommended for new players, because I want as many of these tokens as possible. The quests unlock and you have to pay just 1 coin for them, the token. So that's not too bad. Gain a favor slot. This is something I did not do on my first playthrough of the game. But anyways, we'll consider it. We're going to sit on those 30 coins for now. We did unlock a new item. I couldn't conceive of where to look. There it is, the apple. We found it. So let's just jump straight into quests. We are on normal difficulty. Glory days. So those token unlock abilities that we were just looking at are down here. And you can kind of flip through them and choose which one you want to start a given run with. We're not going to start with any. We're going to rely on our mad minesweeper proficiency to get us through. As you can see, a quest is a series of levels that will be unlocked in order. And in order to complete the quest, we have to survive all the way to the end. A little bit of information. There's a title to the level. There's the power level, which is how hard monsters hit. Basically, monsters act a little bit like mines. When they're revealed, they strike you. But if it's for lower than your health total, then you won't die. You'll just lose HP. This shows you how many monsters are going to be in the level, or mines, if you're familiar with Minesweeper. And this is how big the actual level is. And then you just click on it to play. So we're going to jump right in.
Hello.
Hello. Who are you? Mana is recharging magic items. It is very expensive. We don't have any money, and we don't have any magic items. These are signs. Mana does nothing without magic items. Convenience. Let's pick this up. Dude, a magic item. Remove all ongoing status effects. Could be helpful. I'll be honest. It might not be helpful for a while. So we are just gonna clear this out and finish. And when you don't take damage, I think it's double XP. No, it's just a little XP. And we're gonna try to cycle up that XP as much as we can. So now the enemies can hit for up to 2, but not always. Can hit for 1. More enemies, bigger level, no special modifiers. As the levels get harder, there will be modifiers added that sometimes make levels extra tricky. It appears that this isn't great. 1, so it has to be 2 of the, oops, no, it doesn't have to. So we guessed wrong because I'm amazing, but it only hit us for 1, as you can see down here, and it gave us an edge to finish the level up. I don't know if it saved my preferences or not. It looks like it did, but I saved, there's like an experimental zoom out that lets you zoom out extra far. And I personally appreciate that. It's just the way that I'm used to playing Minesweeper, is kind of seeing the whole board. I don't know how that's going to relate to viewing on the internet. And maybe we'll make some changes to that. But basically, the less I have to move things around, the easier it's going to be for me to play through. Complete stage, gain max life for every diamond or chest left behind. This blood bank is exactly the reason I left these 2 diamonds behind. Basically, these are worth 5 coins. But because we have this passive item, if I leave these on the ground, I'm going to gain 2 here, which will be pretty valuable probably. So I'm actually just going to leave them. It's early. Boom. We got 2 max lives. Now we need to find some heals to fill them up. But I think paying 10 now is a-okay for that. We only have 4 coins, and this here is a shop. But you don't have to go to it. Every time a shop opens, the next level also opens. So we're just going to be skipping over that. And waiting until we have enough money to actually make the shop kind of more worthwhile. We're going to go to the desert. It has no mods. It's zoomed out a little bit. Now, we could leave this chest here, I believe. Yeah, but the chest contains items that could be helpful. More so than $5. So we're just going to pick it up now. $7. All right. Well, we do need money to go to the shop. One of the randomness, I might leave that one too. I wouldn't mind bulking up early on extra HP containers. Be super sweet if they got filled in, but they don't when you pick them up. I am going to take one more health. That's a lot of mods. Under 36 seconds, that's good. Untouchable, charitable. Left loot behind, you get extra XP. We did level up. Usually you get just a pittance of tokens when you level up. 1 or 2. Alright, so this is another special level. The library. And then the next level after that opens up as well if you want to save the library. I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to go straight to it. I don't remember what this does, I'll be honest. So you can research a thing. Loot, discover, omen, flare, or coin. I'll be honest, I have no recollection. Oh, gain an item with a description containing the keyword you select. You are much more likely to find items containing this word throughout the remainder of your run. Interesting. Discover on a cell that was just opened. Omen. I don't know what flares are. I wonder if health is loot. Oh yeah, coins are hearts. So let's research that so that we can find some hearts to fill up our whatevers. What is this? Whenever you collect loot, spawn a canker in its place. Oh, that sounds truly awful. I don't actually know what a canker is. It looks like we took an omen. I see the red background there. I was going to wait for this to scroll to tell me what a canker... Oh no, it's an orb that causes you to lose a life when clicked. So you basically just don't touch it. Okay, we've got 15 bucks. We're still going to hold off on the store. We can get hit for 3 right now, which puts us awfully close to being in lethal range. So we're going to need to play pretty clean, and I do not like the way this looks. These are those terrible orbs we were talking about. So we picked up coins, we added these orbs. What's funny is they're kind of a real-time element in a game that's not, I don't think, timed. I guess in some aspects it is. We're going to do... this, not that. I'll be honest, I'm not the greatest minesweeper player. I have played a lot of hours of it, but that was some 20 years ago. Back when, boy, it must have been Windows 95 was a thing. I'm gonna say probably not these. Hey. So we're going to wait on picking up these coins until we leave the level. So we have to deal with a little bit less of them. So one part about the randomness in this game is that the levels in normal aren't necessarily what they call quote-unquote solvable. And what that means is you can't use pure logic to get through unscathed. It's not like you just made a mistake in your logic chain. There's literally parts in normal mode that you have to take a guess on. And I know that some people find that incredibly frustrating. As a Minesweeper player from way back when, it took some getting used to. I like to think that... I wonder if these persist between levels. 12 bucks is worth it. We didn't get any more cankers. Oh, I wonder if those persist through levels. We're going to take all the money because I'm a maniac. We did not take damage again. We're almost leveled up. Yep, they definitely persist. So we take damage every time we touch these. We're going to try to avoid them. We've got 32 bucks. I'm thinking about going to the shop now. I'd really love to do something about this canker nonsense. But remove all ongoing status effects. I wonder if those are considered status effects. Let's go to the shop first. I'm going to try not to click. Oh, we are $1 short on this, whatever it is. Mortar, whenever a visible monster dies. Randomly double your coins or lose them all? I don't think I want that. Upgrade target loot. I don't know how you upgrade a coin or a heart. Let's take it and find out. Oops. I almost clicked right on it. So we can still only get hit for 3. We're not quite within lethal yet. One thing in the game that we haven't talked about is defense, which we don't have any of. It reduces all incoming damage. If you have more defense than the strength of the hits, you still get hit for 1. But it's definitely incredibly powerful to not have to take damage. So we're going to try to use this canteen and see if it gets rid of... It did not get rid of the cankers. Excellent. There is a heart. We do want that. I want it right now. Not going to lie. But I'll tell you this. These cankers are really gunking up the works here. And I am not a huge fan. So it's one of these two. Definitely this and definitely not that. I'm going to say it can't be that, and that'll give us an edge. Oops, oops, oops. Boy, these are really annoying. I'm not sure that I've actually run into these before, which is kind of mind-bending, because I've put in about 15 hours into the game so far. And I think that I would have remembered being a little taken aback by its abrasiveness. But as far as difficult things to overcome in this game goes, this one is not that bad. So we're just going to try to play out the level, and we may honestly just leave coins at this point. We definitely want this and this. After opening 100 cells without making a mistake, gain 3 defense. That is excellent. We want 3 defense. Now, I believe that's considered a status effect because it's going to be counting the cells, and this canteen would remove that effect, I believe. I know there have been times in the past where I don't think I can take these coins right now. Let's just finish and get out of here. Yeah, we left a lot of loot behind. Another level up. Got 1 token. We unlocked a legendary item called Appetizer. Restore 1 life when you spend at least 5 coins. That would be excellent. That's not an item we get right away. It's just available in the future. 15 bucks is not, you saw, some items cost 30, 40, sometimes even more than 50 coins. So we're going to hold off on that for now. Go to the tropics. We can get hit for 5, so we're literally within lethal range. What we're going to do is deploy this quest for Valor and try to open 100 cells. Alright. Now, what we want to do... Oh, jeez. Jeez. Is try to open these cells kind of slowly, like one at a time, instead of like this group opening. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong on that. In order to make this canteen, see the canteen, it's hard to see. Is there a way? Nope. Anyways, we have 87 more cells to open before we gain this 3 defense. But that will reduce all incoming damage by 3. Which means the full hit on this level isn't nearly as bad. So I am kind of in, not a panicked way, but I'm in an urgent way trying to get that to prop. Oh! I clicked the wrong button. This was absolutely my fault. So now we have to start back over on the 100 count, which sucks. We took 3 damage on the hit. We're down to 2. We are absolutely within lethal. So we're going to try to not make any more mistakes. Let's open this box. 9 coins is not going to help our immediate situation. Boy, these floating orbs of injustice are pretty oppressive. I do want that health. I am going to create another to pick it up. On the off chance that helps us survive another hit. Let's open the box. Rotting head for 5 seconds, reduce incoming damage by the number of seconds left? I'm not sure I understand that item. It is a one-time use. Let's try to clear this out. And not worry about that item route now. We have 46 more. We probably would have been closing in on that 3 defense at the moment had we not misclicked. Alright, we did clear the level out. I do kind of want those. Let's take 1. Up to 29. And we're going to leave the other, and that'll give us another heart container. And it's not filled. But such is life. The level ups are pretty easy at the beginning of the game. I forgot all about that. Boy, these floaters, man. So what do we got here? Hits for 5 max. At least 2. I don't remember how much we have left on the count. Probably around 40 or so before we get our 3 defense. Let's just jump right in. This level could be a little... Oh boy, that is a rough start. This is exactly the type of problem that this game presents. This is unsolvable. And there's a possibility... We have 40 left before we can get our defense to proc. And we're dead. Alright. Death's just something that happens in this. It's the way it goes. Let's check our recording time real quick. And I think that's fine for our first episode. So thanks for joining me. We're going to try again and post it again and see if we can get through this first quest without too many problems. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Little Howtown.